What's up, Sagittarius? What's going on? I'm doing a different kind of spread this time. It's a little bit different, but I think you guys will enjoy it. It is an astrological spread, so I'm going to be skipping the astrological part. I usually do astrology on this, but I will tell you some numerology. So it is a universal 4-year. If you watch your 2020 review, so you could kind of get an overview of that. But it's a universal 4-year, so it's all about work. So everybody's going to be working towards something. So that's the main energy. It is also a universal month 5. 5 is about having fun, lighthearted energy, creativity. So those are things that everybody's going to be focused on. To know your own personal numbers, you take your birthday, the month and the day, and you add it to the personal month, or the universal month, excuse me, to know how that energy affects you, or what your personal energy is going to be. Only thing astrological I want to say is that January 10th, there's a full moon in Cancer, okay? And that is happening in your 8th house of finances and sexuality. So there's going to be some type of closure for some of you in regards to a financial situation, or it could play out that there's going to be a sudden closure in something in regards to your sexual life or some sexual partner, okay? So it could flow either way. Lunar eclipses, typically, and this is not a full moon lunar eclipse. I think it's a partial eclipse. So, how they usually work is just suddenly something outside of ourselves happens, and then we have to respond to it. So, these are a little bit more emotional. Where solar eclipses, a new beginning happens to us in our awareness, in our life. Lunar eclipses is usually something outside of us. So something outside of you could happen that affects your sex life. Something outside of you could happen that affects your financial life. So it's not something that directly happens to you. This is how I found the energy to work in the past when dealing with lunar eclipses. But they do surprise you. But it'll be a closure of some sort in the month of January that moves you into the new year of 2020. So just to have it so close to the new year is very important. We're doing this reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius for the month of January 2020. I'm going to pull out 13 cards, one for each house. See what's going on with you guys. Second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it's about balance. And this is about you, Sagittarius, restoring balance to your life. Could be anything from relationships to finances, but this is about you finally getting some balance. I feel like you're going to be juggling some things. You have things that you're just trying to juggle. But I feel like you're doing it well. Okay, so you're going to be kind of trying to balance out maybe a relationship of some sort, or a romantic relationship, because you have that 5th house energy. And it could be with the Queen of Cups right behind it. Could be about somebody you love. And this is about getting the stability with the Empress behind that. So it could be about balancing a relationship with the Queen, really giving your love to somebody, and finally achieving that receptivity, that love, that comfort, the Empress, okay? Getting what you fully desire, but it's about getting some true balance in your life, okay? We start out the month with the 4 of Cups. This is you in a situation. You don't really feel like receiving anything. You don't want to have fun. I mean, what's going on is you starting out the new year and you're just like, nah, I'm not really feeling anybody. I don't really feel loved. I don't really feel like giving myself. I don't want to start a new relationship, you know. But I feel like you have people who want to get at you, and you're just not really feeling anything right now. In the second house, you have the Hierophant. It could be real art. Excuse me. Second house, you have the Hierophant reversed, and this is what you value. And this is not money. It looks like the second house, you're valuing a real stability, and you want that, but you don't have it. You know, it's like you want a marriage of some sort. You want some commitment, but you don't have it at the current time, the current point. And yeah, once again, the 4. And this is really bothering you. This is on the mind. This is in the third house of what you're thinking about. This is about a relationship that's not quite come into play. It could be a past relationship that didn't work out, or you could be in a current relationship that's just not really going anywhere. You started out the new year, and you still don't have that stability. You still don't have the quiet relationship. The 4 says there's still potential to have a relationship, but it's still upside down. There's nothing to celebrate yet. You still don't have this committed relationship. In the 4th house, you're waiting for the stability. You got the Hangman. You're waiting for stability. You're waiting for this to come into fruition. Hangman is like, hey, let's stop. Let's look at this from a different point of view. Whew. My sage is really going up. 6, 1, 2, 5. You may be getting over a heartbreak, or you're hurting somebody else's feelings in regards to a romantic situation. You have the 3 of Swords reversed. This also could be that you're just getting over it. You may have already been heartbroken over a situation, and you know what? You're like, I'm over it. It's not even going to hurt me anymore. So it could be someone that you are romantically involved with. You're starting out January, and you're like, you know, I'm not going to allow this to hurt me anymore. In the same sense, it could be that you're just over it. So you could be telling somebody, expressing that. 6th house, this is your day-to-day and your job. Okay, so the 6th house is the Death card. You could be ending a job situation or routine. Okay, but something is transforming in regards to your day-to-day job. Okay, you may be starting a new job. Some of you are ending a job and starting something new, but something is transforming in your life in regards to your job situation. 7th house, the Knight of Swords is coming in to bring you a message in regards to a relationship situation. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but somebody wants to communicate with you really quickly. So they're coming in to swift you off your feet in regards to a relationship. 8th house, other people's energy. Could watch out for being tricked or being deceived. Someone may be trying to manipulate a situation in their favor, and you're just kind of going with it. This is the Magician card reverse. Is someone is trying to manifest something, what they want, but is it what you want? So make sure that you focus on this. I'm gonna get some clarity on all these cards. The 9th house of something we need to learn. Not really seeing our full potential. With the Page of Pentacles in the 9th house, this is also not seeing the potential of something, needing to learn our true worth and our true value of something. Okay, self-value. 10th house, I do see some training that needs to happen in January. 10th house in regards to your career, something you need to learn. 11th house of wishes, hopes, and also associations. You don't want to lose. I feel like you, with this in the 11th house, the 9, January, you may feel like, I don't feel like I'm winning. It's like, am I winning? Am I not? What's going on? But you feel kind of defeated in a situation in regards to something that you wish for. 12th house, unknown to you. Someone could be working behind the scenes against you. With the Queen of Wands reverse, this is this unknown energy, the 12th house. So watch out for this energy. Could be a person, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and other Sagittarius. But someone is overly sexual, maybe. Maybe they just want a sexual relationship. Since we started out with some relationship issues, it could be that somebody wants just wants something sexual, and that's it. And this could be unknown to you. This is what we're watching about tricking. Outcome here, we have the 5 is just a lot of games, competing for the same thing. Okay, so it could be could be that you're trying to compete to get someone's affections, and that they could be too focused on sex. But once you balance out the energy, I feel like you'll get what you're looking for. Okay, let's get some clarity on these cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clarity on these cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shuffle that one more time. Clarity. E4. Clarity on the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I see like you're tired. 10 of Staffs. You're tired of dealing with all this energy. You're tired of dealing. You're like, you moved into 2020. You're like, I'm gonna chill with all this emotional stuff, and you're letting go of a lot of stuff. You're letting go of just this energy overall. You're just like, man, I'm really tired. The 10 of Staffs reverse is you're just letting go of it. You're like, it's a letting go energy, and it's just like, I want to be by myself and chill for a second. What you value, Hierophant. Clarity on the Hierophant card, please. Clarity on the Hierophant card. Clarity on the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant card and the World card. These are 2 major arcana cards. Very strong energy. You value a relationship, and it's not over yet. With the World card, you feel it's not over. You just looks like you're just taking a rest. You're taking a chill pill. But with these 2 cards, these are very powerful, very strong cards. The World card reverse tells me that something is not over. A chapter has not ended. You're taking a break. You're chilling out. The Hierophant says you want something more stable, and you just don't want to really invest in other people right now. Clarity on the 4 of Wands. Clarity on the 4 of Wands. One more time. So there's something spiritual that is going to be revealed to you with the High Priestess. Going to be coming into your thoughts and your minds in regards to your relationship. So you'll really be thinking about something that something you're really thinking hard about, some new information that's going to be revealed to you in regards to a relationship or something more stable. 4th house. Clarity on the Hangman, please. Clarity on the Hangman. 7 of Swords. Hangman. Okay, so you're waiting. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something more stable, and maybe it could be in regards to a family situation or your stable situation. But you're also, not only are you waiting, but you're being a little sneaky about things. You're checking on things. You're like, okay, what's going on? Okay, Hangman right there is like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna see it from a different point of view. But the 7 is like, I'm still going to keep my eye on what's going on, you know. I'm still going to be like, look at my options maybe. So you might be looking at your options with the Seven of Swords, contemplating if maybe you should do something else. But at the same time, I see the Hangman is that you're still waiting. You're waiting for something real. Fifth house, Three of Swords. Clarity on the Three of Swords reverse. One more time. Okay. Okay, so the Three of Swords reverse and the Page of Swords reverse. You might be getting over somebody, but they're still gonna be watching you as well. Okay. In the same sense, this is also refusing to learn anything new. Okay. Closing your mind out. Just saying, hey, I don't want to learn anything new. I'm over it. I don't want any new information. That's okay. I don't want to communicate. I don't want to start any new conversations. You're over heartbreak, but it's like you're not letting anything new in. Okay. In regards to your routine, job situation, sixth house, and death card. Give me clarity on that. Clarity on the death card. Clarity on the, whoop. It's the Nine of Staffs. Getting out of your own way as well. Okay. The Nine of Staffs reverse. There's a healing process that you were getting over something. Not only were you getting over a situation and feeling hurt, you gotten over it. You gotten over it pretty quick, and you're moving on. You're like, okay, this situation is dead to me. Ooh, excuse me. This situation is dead to me. You gotten over it, and you moved on, and you're starting a new transformation. This is happening fast. Wow. Some fast energy. It looks like in January, you're like, man, I ain't got time. Knight of Swords, another fast energy. Give me clarity on the Knight of Swords in regards to relationships. Queen of Swords. Wow. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords reverse. Not only are you moving on fast, you kind of like, once again, a closed off. I don't want to communicate. Like, I'm done. But yeah, cutting off something. It could be dealing with a negative person, or somebody's coming into your life who has really negative air energy, as in they communicate bad, they don't communicate at all, they're really closed off. They play mind games. They're coming in. This person, you could be dealing with this person in a relationship. Mind games. Someone who's just really a fast talker and plays mind games, emotional mind games at that. Okay, and that person is in your seventh house. Ooh, this is where I get the eighth house of the Magician and the Tricks. Clarity on the Magician and the Tricks. Clarity on the Magician. Knight of Coins, very unstable. Three of Staffs, making a new plan. Also the Queen of Staffs. This person is trying to manifest something, but it's a really slow-moving energy. If anything, they're stuck. And you're gonna make a new plan. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on the Queen of Staffs. Oh, you could be waiting on a fire sign, someone you have a sexual relationship with. Because it's the eighth house. The Magician is, you're waiting, this is another person who's manifesting something. The King of Coins, the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins tells me that you feel kind of stuck in a situation, or this eighth house is stuck. So someone you're in a sexual relationship or a financial situation feels stuck. You're waiting on them. You're waiting on them to come in. Could be somebody very beautiful, attractive, sexual, fire sign. ready to start something new. Very independent energy. Someone who doesn't need anybody, but just like they're in control. I feel like their energy is in control here. Clarity on the Page of Pentacles. What do you need to know? You need to see your worth. You need to see your potential. Here's a strong energy is you need to see your self-worth, okay? With the Strength card reversed, it shows that there's some weakness that relies on you about knowing your potential. Or the potential of this connection. What do we need to work on? Eight of Pentacles, please. Clarity on the Eight of Pentacles. Working on a relationship, working on that stability. Got the Hierophant reverse. You want that stability, you want a stable relationship. It's something that you have to work on. 11th house, Six of Wands. Put me clarity on the Six of Wands. Clarity on the Six of Wands. You feel like you're losing because you feel out. You feel like you don't feel satisfied. You don't feel like you got what you wanted. Something that's just missing in your life, and this is why you feel like you've lost. There's a feeling of lack of some sort. 12th house, what we don't know. Queen of Wands. Clarity to the Queen of Wands reverse. Don't prejudge the relationship. Person seems, the Judgment card reverse. You think that the relationship is just about sex. You think that the Queen of Wands could be dealing with a fire sign, another fire sign. You think it's just a sexual relationship, but you're prejudging the situation. Clarity on the Five of Wands for the outcome. Mister, get in the house. Clarity on the Five of Wands. And put those back in. Clarity on top of it. There we go. Okay. This is getting back into the game, competing. Not really wanting to, not really accepting anybody, not accepting anybody new. Not really wanting to play, but you're still going to play the game. Get the Ten of Cups. You get exactly what you're looking for. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. I see you starting out January. Oh my goodness. Let's recap. Month of January. Sounds like you're going in and out with somebody. You're trying to balance out this energy. Okay. And you're going to. I really see you're going to. You're getting there. You're kind of tired. You're like, man, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. You're letting things go. You have this really let go energy in the month of January. Okay. You really value this relationship with the Hierophant, but you don't have it. You don't have a stability in this relationship. But it's not over. It ain't over till it's over. You're going to learn some new things in regards to your situation. Fourth house, stability, home. It's telling me that, yeah, you're waiting. I think the month of January, you're going to be waiting on some things. But you need to look at your options. With that 7, you need to contemplate. You know, you don't have to tell them everything that you're doing. But I think you are going to be looking at your options regardless. In that 4th house. 5th house is, other person might get their feelings hurt. And they be watching you because they know that you've moved on. You kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to let you hurt my feelings anymore. I'm moving on, you know. And the other person, they're going to be watching. They're going to be checking you out. In the 5th house, reverse. You're not watching them, though. Sixth house dealing with routine jobs. I do see maybe you getting over this healing process. You're getting over things. There's a transformation happening in regards to your sixth house. Sixth house is dealing with the job, so you may be getting a new job. And you could be ending a job too. Seventh house. Moving fast. This is a really fast energy. Someone could be coming into your life and is in a relationship wise. This person could have some air energy. But they don't seem to be quite what you're looking for. I get some clarity on that one. The Queen of Swords reversed. She seems kind of like standoffish. She doesn't communicate well, but she's coming in fast in relationship wise. Also could be, I feel like it's a different person because I do see competition happening. But it could be the person you're dealing with now. Facade. Ooh, yeah. Someone's not telling you everything. So what I see is, in regards to your seventh house and relationships, there could be somebody else coming in, but they're not revealing everything to you. With the Facade card and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is already not telling you stuff. When she's reversed, she doesn't communicate well at all. She's playing games. Okay? So I see a lot of mind games with somebody who's trying to come into your life in January. Could be an air sign. Most likely it is an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Eighth house, sexuality. Someone is trying to manifest something. Magician card in the eighth house. Someone is really trying to manifest something. That's power. That's control. It's stuck though. Someone's not moving still. They're just trying to manifest something, and you're waiting. They're not even moving, and you're just waiting. And it could be this fire sign that you're dealing with. Or someone with very fiery energy. Someone who's very attractive. Like they're waiting on you to come to them, but they're trying to manifest it. They're trying to control the situation. You need to know your worth, your potential, and what you're able to do. This is a weakness of yours. This is what the month is trying to teach you. Your self-worth. The full moon is in your eighth house. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of stuff in regards to finances and sexuality. I think it's your sexuality. There's a weakness in regards to your self-worth right now. You need to learn. If you want this reward of a relationship which you don't have right now. Some of you maybe have a broken up relationship. Maybe you were married to somebody, or you are currently married and it's not working out. Or you want to be married to this particular person. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You need to work at it. It's gonna take some practice. I think you know that. You don't feel like you've conquered this person. You don't feel like you've conquered this situation. It's only January. You feel lack. There's going to be a sense of lack in the month of January. The year has just started. And here the Queen of Wands coming back up again. And the Judgment card reverse. This is like, don't be quick to judge the situation. Yeah, it feels like this is just a sexual relationship. You know. But don't prejudge the situation. Let me get clarity on this. Wow, yep. And that's coupled with the Perseverance card. Don't give up too soon. This person is just showing you their sexual side. She's reversed. There's some things that she's going through, or he or she, it doesn't matter. But the Queen of Wands is just someone who's just being, it's like, hey, did you come to me? I just want sex. This is all I want. I don't really care. Let's not even talk about anything else. Don't prejudge the situation. You got the Perseverance card. It's telling you, just wait this out. Just keep pushing. You know what you want. Sooner or later, that's going to pass away. Okay? With the outcome, with the Five of Wands, it's saying, get back into the game. But the Four of Cups is saying, your heart's not really in it. You're getting back into the game, but your heart's not really in it. You're just trying to show it off. But you're going to get the Ten of Cups. So this could be that whole, like, I'm gonna not focus on you so much. I'm just gonna like date around in January. If you do that, you'll still get your Ten of Cups, which is that ultimately is that connection, that home and family. Because I think what you may need to do is show that person that you still got it. And you may be truly interested in something more stable, but this person seems to be not quite focused yet. And this relationship needs some work. But month of January, if you kind of look at your options, and you don't have to be serious about looking at your options, you just look at your options in January, then there's going to be some changes that are going to happen. Sagittarius. And you know how to do it. You, Sagittarius, you for one know how to move on and find somebody new. And I think you can. I think the first person that comes up is not the one. They're playing games, they're showing a facade. I think everybody's got a little mask they got to put on. But I think you know what you want. Clarity. Let's get some advice from the animal oracles on this situation. The magic works through you. You got the beetle spirit. So while people think they're controlling you, yeah, sure, you're in control. Okay? The magic is working through you. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Trust the magic that you have, the abilities that you have, your value. And we were just talking about that. Understanding your value and your ability to make things happen. And you'll be fine. And that's pretty much what I see. Like I said, I got a little bit more clarity on some of these cards. But like I say, if it resonates with you, be sure to give me a like, a thumbs up. This is just January. This is some stuff and my advice to you on how you can manipulate your January. If you're dealing with somebody who's not quite being as serious as you want to be, yeah, play the game. If they want to play the game, play the game. You know, you don't have to be emotionally serious about it. Just do what you do. And maybe they need to see you date somebody else. Okay? All right. And that could be what that is, a facade. Where you playing a mind game. That could be it. It's like, let me flirt with somebody else then. You want to play games? You think you can find somebody else? I can find somebody new too. I'm going to go out with Joe Blow. Okay? And let's see what's going on with Joe. Playing the game. January. Getting too close to Valentine's for this bullshit, right? Alright, so anyways, this is what I see for January, but of course you can always make your reality happen. You guys need a personal reading, let me know. Go to my website, montereybible.com, and make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.